So I'm here with Johanna Goode, our Director of Marketing, who's put out our annual industry report. Now, what is the profile of an average race?
So I think, what gets overlooked a lot of times is we talk in the media a lot about big premier races, a Boston Marathon or a New York Marathon. But most races are quite small. 95% of each individual race distance has fewer than 500 participants in it, and 88% of overall races have fewer than 500 participants. So most races really are small community events, not your mega races. Just 0.4% of races actually have more than 5,000 participants, and only about 12% of race registrations take place for those larger events like that. So most events are really just going to be small community events. In terms of when we see races happening, I think it probably doesn't come as a surprise that fall and spring are the most popular. 37% of races took place in September, October, or November in 2023, and I will say, a very large proportion of that is just September, October. Many of the November ones are really coming in for turkey trots and not necessarily as much throughout the rest of the month. On the other hand, winter is quite a quiet time for racing. Only 11% of races took place between December and February. So if you're looking for, an open gap on your schedule, you might have to deal with some weather concerns, but there is time in the schedule during those months. Most races, or the majority of races, take place on Saturdays. They're a lot more popular than Sundays, with 56% of races happening on a Saturday or beginning on a Saturday if it is a 2-day event. Sundays are also quite popular. You get about a quarter of events take place on a Sunday. Weekdays get just a smattering here and there, with Mondays being the least popular at about 2.6% of races.
Mondays.
Yeah, who wants to race on Monday? I thought it was interesting, though, that Thursday is actually bigger than Friday. I mean, you're talking about 5.7, 4.5%. It's not like it's a huge change, but I find that interesting. I would have thought a Friday evening race would be a thing.